Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another gameplay of Freedom Force versus the Third Reich. So, long story short, I got the very first Freedom Force game working on Steam for the Windows 10. You can make it work. I found that running it as an administrator helps fix the problem. If you're having issues with making Freedom Force, the very first Freedom Force game, work for you on Windows 10, run it as an administrator through Steam, and that should definitely fix the problem. I found that the GOG version doesn't work at all on Windows 10. It just does not work. But I can't record any gameplay footage of the first Freedom Force game for Windows 10 simply because when I try to do it with my Gamecaster system, it just comes up saying that something needs to be reinstalled on there, and it just doesn't work the way that it should. And this could potentially be an issue with even some older games. Like, it could potentially be an issue with games like Max Payne. So I really do not know whether or not I could really do much older games. But so far, it works very, very well for Freedom Force versus the Third Reich. So we are going to begin the mission for this with mission briefing. Obviously, where we were last time, we trained Alchemist and we got her leveled up. So what I think I honestly want to do, I want to go to the to this, and I want to actually play their origin stories, because I kind of want you guys just to see it, because obviously that's like one of my favorite things about these types of games is the origin stories for these characters. So we're going to do the secret origin of the Minuteman first, because, well, obviously he's like one of the better, like, cooler versions of like what Captain America would be. He literally is Captain America for this game. So we're going to play his secret origin now. And I might do that like in between like missions. I might play various secret origins for some of my favorite characters in between the missions. Like, every single time I come back to do another like gameplay video of this, I will play their secret origin before beginning the mission.
An old man sits on a park bench, thinking of a time shrouded in the past. His name is Frank Stiles, and he was once one of the brilliant young scientists who worked on the Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project, the secret experiment that ushered in the wonders and terrors of the atomic age. It was his work that helped secure America's position as the leader of the free world. But Frank's memories are tinged with bitterness. He was thrown off the project when he accused one of his fellow scientists of being a communist spy. And now he sits in this park, every day feeling a little older and a little more useless.
Just a minute. I recognize that man. It's O'Connor from the Manhattan Project. They never did believe me he was working for the Reds. But who's that suspicious fellow he's talking to? It looks like they're making some kind of secret exchange. I better move in closer for a better listen.
Have you got the documents?
Do you have my money?
By Lenin's ghost. Is that all you Americans think about? The almighty dollar?
Damn, I've been discovered.
Idiot! You've been followed.
Up to your old tricks, O'Connor?
Do you know this capitalist fool?
This is an itch I've been waiting to scratch for 20 years.
We must flee before we are discovered. Come on!
Bullet entered my heart, fading fast. Wait, statue of the Minuteman, glowing, as if it were calling out to me. Power surging into me. I am growing younger. Body bursting with strength. Feel like I could lift 1,000 pounds. That statue must have been hit with some fantastic kind of energy, but it's fading. It must have completely transferred it into my body. I don't know what will come from all of this, but I must use these new powers to help my country fight her enemies within and without. Those Reds might have killed Frank Styles, but they're about to meet a Minuteman.
So you can see why I get a kick out of watching these origin stories every time. I just cannot help myself. I love it. So I think next week I might do Mentor, and then I might do El Diablo, and then Alchemist, probably necessarily in that order. So I'm going to begin the mission by clicking on Mission Briefing. Let's go.
Did somebody order Mexican? Weird around here lately, know what I mean? With everything so quiet and all, so many team members off the active roster, not enough bad guys to smack around. I hear Mano was even thinking of sending Sea Urchin to summer camp. You know, I was thinking of paying a visit to Shadow at the Patriot Penitentiary. She might be a psychopath, but ay Maria, that she fill out that cat suit.
I am not in the mood for juvenile humor, Diablo. Why don't you take your fiery wit somewhere else?
We all miss that big tin can, Pequita.
You don't understand. How could you?
Attention, Freedom Force! Everyone to the ready room! Everyone to the ready room!
Duty calls.
I love El Diablo. He cracks me up.
Now let me get this straight. This pozo comes in off the street, and all of a sudden we're headed to Cuba because the government can't do their job?
This bozo happens to be the deputy director of the CIA. How dare you!
Now, Minuteman. I can understand Diablo's reluctance. After all, if I had been the one who put Nuclear Winter and Time Master away, I'd be pretty angry too. But the truth is, Winter's been broken out of mega security by an unknown Confederate, and he's taken Time Master with him. Although Time Master remains in temporal stasis, there's no telling what Winter has planned for him.
And for all we know, they've enlisted Castro and his goons in their assistance. After all, both Winter and that tin pot dictator take their marching orders straight from Moscow.
I've sent out a global psychic beacon to the inactive Freedom Force members. I fear it will take some time for them to return to active service. For now, the burden lies on us. Be prepped and on board the Freedom Flyer in 10 minutes.
Saddle up, Freedom Force. We're heading to Cuba.
Ay, so much for my dinner date. How will Susie, Carmen, and Maureen ever forgive me?
Here's where you pick your squad for the mission. For this mission, all of your heroes have been chosen for you, so just enter the fray.
How will Susan, Carmen, and Maureen ever forgive me? Got a dinner date with 3 different girls at the same time. Well, El Diablo. Wow. Who knew you were that good? Getting a dinner date with 3 different girls. All at once. Wow. Oh, who knew?
By the flying flag of freedom! Some kind of beam has frozen the Freedom Flyer, and I'm trapped in this infernal ice. You'll need to go into action without me until I can free myself.
Freedom Force! Nuclear Winter's goons have infiltrated the base. We tried to counterattack, but he froze half the division with some kind of freezing machine. We're completely pinned down.
There's no time to waste, team. You've got to find the source of that beam and take it out. I'll monitor your progress from here.
I feel the minds of
Heads up,
opposition.
team. Looks like there's a flotilla of Russian bombers inbound.
Okay. So this mission right here, I am hoping I do not screw up, that I do not do too terribly at it, because this is actually considered one of the simplest missions that you could complete in the game. Oh my gosh, I see a prestige canister right there. Oh, I want that. You know I want that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. A timer went off on my end for a mobile game. So, as you can see, we have some of Nuclear Winter's ice troopers here. And there are at least several of them. There are some by this U.S. Navy plane. We do not want to blow that up because Because every single time you damage a building, you lose prestige. So obviously you do not want that. Eventually you see some snow creatures that come through this area, and I found that the first time I tried doing this on camera, that I had a really hard time doing this. So we have this whole entire area that we need to scope out, and we have the freeze ray that we need to take care of. So El Diablo is obviously the best for this, because if you look at the weaknesses here, it says that it, actually no, it's weak against, wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out, like, what those two symbols are. But electricity, oh gosh. If I had Green Genie on me this early in the game, she would have been so perfect for this. But obviously, we have El Diablo, so obviously, he is gonna have to do, and so will Alchemist. So, let's unpause them. And we're gonna figure out the best way to take this guy out. So obviously, what I want to do, hold on, let me see if I can figure out, okay, the control button. Arcane Bolt him.
U.S. fighters are scrambling to respond, but some are bound to get through. Keep your heads down.
All right, so let's figure out.
Oh my!
So let's figure out what we need to do here. We have one guy down there. We have a health canister there that will come in handy later. Because you do not want to use the heroic revivals. That is key. Because if you use the heroic revivals too soon, you won't be able to use them later. So just keep that in mind as you play this. Okay, another health canister. Yeah, just be sure that you're aware of, like, all of your surroundings and all of that, simply because that can only help when you're doing this gameplay. So let's go here.
Mira, here comes trouble. Ready to rumble.
Yes, El Diablo. Have some fun. So I want him to hit him with Tongues of Flame. And then, Alchemist, I want her to get the Prestige Canister. And then, you, Mentor, I want you there.
Ready to rumble?
That's right. Do this. Oh,
Okay.
there's another one. Okay. Alchemist, fly.
For the workers!
Oh, these guys. Okay. How about, alteration?
Not the good kind.
Good, that takes him out of there. Tongues of Flame him. Come on.
I wait.
Diablo listo.
Diablo, why weren't you continuing?
Turning up the heat.
I fall for the people.
Your people wouldn't fall for you. Just saying, dude. I feel bad for you. If seriously, Old Man Winter's followers, I actually feel somewhat terrible for them. Okay, we have one guy here. And then there are several by this plane here. So, what we're gonna do...
Ready to rumble?
Is she flying? Okay, good.
See, amigo?
So, let's think about this hard. Tongues of Flame him.
Here comes trouble. Turning up the heat.
Got him! Good job, El Diablo.
Ready to rumble. Soup's on.
Let him forgive me.
Alright. So, Alchemist, Alteration.
I wait.
Come on, guys.
I
Do
can't
this.
do that.
What do you mean you can't do that? El Diablo!
Listo. Turning up the heat.
Nice. Oh, hold on! I gotta move them out of the way! I gotta keep them away from there.
Wait.
Because bombs! Yeah, if they went even close to that, I would be definitely terrified for them. Because that can take away a lot of your health, it can stun you, it can do a lot of stuff.
Oh my!
Come on, El Diablo. Where are you?
Fascinating.
No longer
It would
a
appear that nuclear winter can now form henchmen from the molecular components of snow itself.
Take him out.
Take out as many of those frozen fiends as you can.
Don't worry, we'll take those out too.
Turning up the heat.
Ready to rumble?
Arms of the goddess. Oh no 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 no! Oh my
Ready to
god, up
rumble?
in heaven. That's horrible. El Diablo frozen.
With a little something extra.
Now I feel good.
El Diablo, get away from there! Run the hell away!
Diablo time. Turning up the heat.
I detect the presence of evil.
Diablo listo.
I'm sure you do, Mentor. Okay, let's keep moving forward. We're doing
Here
good.
come the good guys. Our fighters should take out those bombers in short order.
Okay. I want El Diablo to drop an Inferno somewhere on this guy. Because that's obviously his most powerful one. Come on, El Diablo. Oh, no, no, no,
Stop
no.
it soon. Our flyboys and this entire base will be lost to nuclear winter.
Okay, hit a building. That's not what I wanted, obviously. But, you know what? Sometimes you
Hot
gotta...
enough for you?
Wait, where's Mentor?
Come
Where'd he
on,
go?
man. Let's get him.
Come on, Mentor. Why are you lagging behind? Where's Optimus?
Fire, returning fire. Taking
Nuclear winter!
El Diablo.
If we don't take out that freeze ray soon, our boys won't be able to shoot down those horrible bombers.
I'm an army of one.
Sons of Shakar.
I'm an army of one.
Obviously, that's not doing anything, so we're gonna go down there. Where's Alchemist? Oh, she's frozen.
Point me to our foe.
El Diablo.
Fried bad guy coming up.
That's right. Come on, hit him. Good job, El Diablo. Alchemist. No, hold on. He has to hit him with that. And then you hit him with Arcane Bolt.
Turning up the heat.
With a little something extra.
She keeps getting stunned. This is a problem.
I'm done playing nice.
I have recovered mind and body. I'm taking action against a relentless foe.
Okay, we got this guy coming up.
For
I'm
America.
taking
You
action
hate freedom.
against a relentless foe.
We've got to stop that rain and save those poor pilots.
Okay, so how are we doing on health? Not too good. So we're gonna go and get them that health canister. Where was one? Pretty sure I saw one like down here somewhere. I think, maybe? Oh, there's an Energy X canister. Good. Okay, that's good. We're gonna pick up any canister that we can get. So, Alchemist will pick that up. Good, she received bonus XP. Where's another health canister? I thought there was another one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's do this one. So we can get that health.
Turning up the heat.
Alchemist, pick that up.
Girls!
Taking fire and not the good kind. That takes care of them. Thanks, Freedom Force. Now we can go after that freeze ray.
Okay. Where are all my guys? gather them all up, and let's go to the freeze ray. Now that we took out every single, ice trooper in the area, I believe. I believe we took them all out. We're gonna definitely get some prestige damage for that.
Push and we can take out that freeze ray.
We're definitely gonna take some hits for that, for that building we destroyed earlier, but you know what? El Diablo, I want you to hit it with Tongues of Flame, Alchemist, Arcane Bolt.
I'm
Blockers!
turning.
You're going
You did it! Now the U.S. Flyboy shall be able to drive off the bombers.
Okay, Diablo.
Now let's have a bit of a chit-chat with that freeze-dry fanatic.
Lights of rising!
Okay, hold on. How do I select them all?
Yes, sugar.
Shoot to kill.
Shift, and then you click the number. Okay, here we go. So, let's do this, and then let's do that. Because obviously... Come on.
Peaches and cream.
Taking fire and not the good kind.
Come on. Where's Mentor? Yes. Oh, good, good, good. He's here. Okay. Alchemist? Arcane Bolt. Scythe Slash.
I am no longer evil. He is unwanted here.
I'm done playing nice.
El Diablo, save her, please.
Feeling better.
Oh, good, we got this. And we didn't do too bad.
I will talk.
And I managed to save every last one of them without any of them losing all their health. Nice.
I will not talk to you, you capitalist fool. The domain is not a capitalist society. In fact, its powers rest with a charismatic dictator known as Lord Dominion, who...
Mentor.
Oh yes, well, one as weak-minded as you need not wish to tell me what I need to know, but tell me you shall. Ah yes, apparently their leader is one known locally as La Roja.
That means the red one.
Yes, Diablo. I speak 834 languages, of which Earth Spanish is one. This Red's base of operations is about 50 miles inland from here. It should be easy to... Ah!
Enough of your parlor tricks, you alien fool. Now I shall use your own pathetic powers to destroy you.
Mentor! Mentor, what's wrong? Mentor!
If you want to make the game easier or harder, you can adjust the difficulty from the options screen.
I don't want to make it easier or harder. I am perfectly happy with where I am right now. And fun fact about this game, the voice actor who did the voice work for Minuteman also did the voice work for Bullet as well. He did quite a few different characters. Like, I was shocked when I learned that, because the fact that he could transform his voice that easily, it's pretty freaking amazing. So we're gonna save Chaos and Cuba, and we're gonna go next. So obviously Alchemist, she got 600 character points, which, I mean, the fact that I can level her up, I love the fact that I can level her up. And I believe next up they're gonna be playing the origin story for Tombstone, who is literally a crossover between the Ghost Rider and the Punisher. You're gonna love it.
Dead man walking.
mocking, shouts the guard. And although blood still courses through the veins of the man condemned this day to die, although his heart still pumps at a regular rate, Nathan Graves is dead indeed. Dead since the day 1 year ago when Nathan Graves' world came crashing in on him.
Oh, Nathan, I hate it so when you leave in the morning. Patriot City is so big and dangerous. I feel like every time you leave, I may never see you again.
There, Buttercup. Nothing's gonna happen to me.
You promise?
Cross my heart and hope to.
Nathan Graves, don't you dare finish that sentence.
I'll see you tonight, and then...
Hey there, Big N.
There's our new neighbor, Bill.
I don't like the way he looks at me.
With a girl as beautiful as you, who in their right mind wouldn't look?
Later that night...
That's strange. Jenny never leaves the door open. Jenny, are you... Jenny! My God, no! No! Who could have done this? Who could have...
Freeze! It's the police!
Nathan Graves says nothing as the police take him away. He says nothing as the gun is found. He says nothing when he is told his fingerprints are on the pistol's hand grip. He says nothing as they come for him on this cold, cold morning. He says nothing as they strap him into the electric chair. And when they ask Nathan Graves if he has any last words, he says...
Nothing.
Excuse me, that's my seat. Right up front.
Nathan sees the face of Bill, his neighbor and the man who called the police on that fateful night 1 year ago. And on that face, he sees a bitter smile.
He's always lurking around. I don't like the way he looks at me.
Good God, can it be?
But his words are muffled by the rough fabric of the execution hood.
Wait! Stop the execution! It's him! He killed my darling!
Good grief! Some kind of strange energy is at the circuit breaker. It's surging into the prisoner.
You. The innocent die while the guilty laugh. Who's laughing now? Why? Why did you kill her?
Bullets going right through him, as if he wasn't there.
The power of the grave compels you. Why did you kill her?
I didn't. Yes, I killed her. When I tried to kiss her, she pushed me away and said she was gonna tell you when you got home. Now get your cold hands off me, Frank!
Run, fools! Tell the wicked their lies shall be brought into the light. For where Nathan Graves once stood, only tombstone remains.
Friggin' badass. Yeah.
If you have gained enough prestige, you may be able to recruit a new hero onto your team. Click the Recruit button now. This is the Recruit screen, and it displays a list of the heroes who can be recruited. You can recruit new members by spending prestige points. To inspect a hero before recruiting them, click on the Details button.
Yeah, I do not think that I want to recruit Liberty Lad just now, simply because I'm saving up for Green Genie, and I know that if I recruit him now, there's no way I'm going to be able to get her later, and for me, she's like one of the most crucial people to have within the group, within the party, simply because I find that she provides me a great advantage when I go into missions that have a timer on them. She's very fast, she glides, she flies faster than even El Diablo can, so I'm not going to recruit Liberty Lad right now, simply because, you know, just simply because I just feel that Green Genie is a little bit more valuable to me right now than he is, but I might get him later. I might get him for when we go back into the World War II timeline. And if you haven't played this game, that's a tiny spoiler. I mean, if you've seen any of my videos covering this before, if you've seen my Alchemist video on this channel, you would know a thing or two. You'd know a lot of spoilers. But, okay, so this is some info about Liberty Lad. Okay, Liberty Lad is the little brother of the team, passionate about superpowered heroes. As Nick Kraft, he was often found nose down in the latest comic book. Through an accident of fate, Nick received an Energy X-saturated blood transfusion from Minuteman. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I see why some people think of him as the sidekick to Minuteman. And if I really think about it, he does kind of look like Bucky Barnes. Yeah. He kind of looks like Bucky Barnes from the Captain America comics. Yeah. I completely agree. His whole entire costume here definitely does look like Bucky Barnes' costume from the original Captain America comics that printed during the Golden Age, I believe. I'd have to look that up to confirm it, but I think that that's pretty close. I think that that's close enough. So, I'm not going to recruit him right now. So, I want to see who I can train. Alchemist can be trained. Okay, so she has 730 character points. So, there's definitely a lot that I want to get, so I want to see, okay, I can buy a new power. I can buy Purgatory. So, temporarily banish an enemy from this plane of existence. Okay. Buy that for sure. And then upgrade it a couple times, and that way I can get Vengeance Curse. Target suffers susceptibility to stun, and that is a cost of 551 character points. So, definitely, we're good to go with that. We're definitely good to go. So I don't know if I want to start the next mission because, well, we did quite a bit already. So, I think I'm just going to save it here, or, you know what? Maybe I'll do the mission briefing, allow the mission to start, and then next week we can do the next issue of this video game / comic book, or wherever you want to call it. It literally is like playing an actual comic book. It is. It was designed to be a comic book, quintessentially. It is Golden Age comics at their finest. So I think I'm just gonna do the mission briefing, and we'll take it from there. And I will save it at whatever point we or whatever the new issue is, and then we can take it from there next time I play.
Mentor! Good gravy, he's gone!
He can't be. We can't lose another.
You fools understand so little of death.
It's Tombstone.
His spirit has simply been displaced by the witch, but he remains amongst the living. Mentor, return to your body. I shall guide your astral form to its rightful home.
Old friend, are you?
Just fine, Minuteman. Thanks to the timely arrival of our teammate. Welcome back to Freedom Force, Tombstone.
I require neither your thanks nor your welcome. I serve a darker master.
So how did you spend your sabbatical, Tombstone? Performing a musical comedy? Raising puppies?
Animals wither in my presence.
Time does not allow for your witticisms, alchemists. We'll need to organize a strike team to infiltrate the secret base of this Red, for she is the key to locating Nuclear Winter and Time Master.
Beware, Freedom Force. Nuclear Winter may have used Time Master's Energy X powers to heighten his own. There's no telling what you might be up against.
So what else is new?
Alright, so we get to pick our squad. Obviously, Mentor is unavailable. So we're just going to pick out, like, who we want from here. So, Minuteman, obviously, the leader. He's first. Alchemist is second. El Diablo, third. Tombstone is last. So, now that we have the squad party team, whatever you want to call it. You get a pretty generous number here too, like 1, 2, 3, 4 heroes that you get to pick from. And I believe that that's the same amount of heroes that you get when you play the game X-Men Legends. You get a choice of 4 characters that you get to pick, that you get to have onto the team, and you get to select whoever you want. So, details. So, I don't think I'm going to play any Secret Origins right now, but actually, I might. I just might play Alchemist's Secret Origin. I did a video on her, like, a long while back when I wrote about, like, different character tropes and how she's, like, similar to both Jean Grey and Rogue. So I think we'll play her Secret Origin before we enter the fray. Is that fair? Yeah, I think that's very fair.
Catherine Larchmont Price, the most popular and beautiful girl at City University.
Hey, Catherine, how about a date? Hey, gorgeous, wait up. What a knockout. Come on, dollface. Won't you let me take you out tonight?
I'd love to, boys, but my allergies are killing me.
What could a sweet thing like you be allergic to?
Nay.
Oh, come on, darling.
Oh, wise goddess of the east, help me see the way. Guide me to righteousness, lead me out of darkness.
Oh, wise goddess of the east, help me see the way. Why is my roommate the most unpopular girl in school?
Laugh if you will, roommate, but the goddess is as old as time herself.
Why, Emily, that goddess of yours must look a horrible fright.
Hannah Kay, Catherine, you want powers you do not understand.
Later that night.
Silly goose. If she thought less about the goddess and more about the homecoming dance, she wouldn't be such a awful bore.
Suddenly, a strange light enters Catherine's room. Or perhaps just her dreams, and in its purple glow, the image of the goddess appears.
My spirit is entering yours, foolish girl. Like an alchemist converts base metals into gold, you will use my powers to convert wrong into right.
What a bizarre dream. How did that revolting statue end up in my hands? And why is it glowing so horribly?
Who could that be? It's nearly 3 in the morning.
You again? My goodness. You smell as if you've just come from some degenerate roadhouse.
Gee, sweetheart, I just wanted a little kiss tonight.
You're hurting me.
Now, don't be like that, darling.
Unhand me. Oh my. I foolishly believed the goddess was just so much nonsense. But it was her powers that protected me from that revolting brute. She told me I should convert wrong into right. Such will be the work of the alchemist.
All right, so obviously when her intro started, well, the whole thing is, I believe that she was a college student at the time, since they say City University, but I do not think that colleges have homecoming dances, or at least mine doesn't. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. I don't attend football games. That's not my thing. You want to know what my sport is? Theater and gaming. Those are my sports. Yeah. I could do with pretty much everything else. I can walk around a track all day. I can do Just Dance on the Wii system all day. I can do weightlifting all day. But ask me to play a sport. Yeah, no. Can't do it. All right. So we're going to begin. We're going to enter the fray. And we can pick up on this next time. And just start from the current mission.
We know Red's base must be around here somewhere. Perhaps the locals could be of some assistance.
Be careful, Freedom Force. The ambient temperature in your area is much lower than it should be. A sure sign of nuclear winter's influence.
Trouble.
All right, so this is where we are going to leave things off for next time. So I am going to, I think I'm going to save it here. Okay, so the next issue that I have is Beware the Sorceress of the Soviet. Save it. So that is where we saved it at 13/21, 11/22/21. That is where we saved it. So I am going to label this episode issue 2, Chaos in Cuba, and then we're going to pick up next time with issue 3, Beware the Sorceress of the Soviet.